Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Carolina Panthers. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They'll run for the first time with Austin Ekeler. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Tannehill on first down. This is swung out to Ekeler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Being chased out left. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 25 yards that time.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Off play action, Tannehill. Flush to his right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. After the turnover, here's Locke. That one going to be complete to David Moore. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Carolina. David Moore, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
on 2nd and 9. Tannehill slings it to Anderson. It's complete. The tight end has it. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Play action. It's Tannehill. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Locke. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. First catch of the game for Cooks. It'll be a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Locke now on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Locke. Flushed out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Well, their first sack of the game, and it doesn't come from a usual suspect, not somebody up front, but Charles, a defensive back getting in there.
And I can tell you from experience, he's beyond excited to make that play, because you're exactly right. Is it normal to call his number to run at the quarterback like that? Usually you're defending the pass, but he takes full advantage and dumps him to the turf.
That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then you're...
Touchdown, Panthers! Brandon Cooks, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Panthers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And it's now 14-0. 14, Steelers, nothing. Josh Lambeau set to kick off. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Nothing the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Tannehill. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. Well, when you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Check 41. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Hey. Run. 41's the mic.
Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Tannehill off the bootleg. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
2nd and 10.
Coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Tannehill now to throw. Got a man open. It's Ross. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 24-yard line. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. This is caught by Robinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Only needing 2 yards on second down.
Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
2 minutes to play. First half. It's 14-0. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Tannehill throwing again. He finds his man, complete. It's Barrett. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Eckler, they run left side. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They're going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill. Flush to his right. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. In his end zone, here's Locke. Flushed out right. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And down to the 11. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Here's a diving catch right side, and he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Chase Claypool. As the first half is winding down. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that makes the score 21-0.
Steelers nothing. Josh Lambeau set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Returning it, John Ross. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up first and 10. To throw is Tannehill. Looking for Shepard deep. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Panthers will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
A final shot before half for Locke. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So we come upon halftime intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And to the 30-yard line, that's where the return stops. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10. Now a toss, running left, Eckler. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Tannehill. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Dillon, they try the left side with him. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A.J. Dillon, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Set to return it, here's Moore. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Locke's throw complete to his receiver Thielen. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Locke's throw taken in by Hockenson here. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To throw again on 2nd down. Locke. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
I think someone's going to get into QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the 2nd person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, 2nd drive, not much better. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Locke. Buying time to his left. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Locke now on 1st down. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a 1st down here. Locke working out of the gun. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
On 2nd and 10, Locke. He gets it to Cooks. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now Locke again. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And Lambeau will put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. And right now, Charles, this is about building that lead little by little, and they're able to do just that.
And it gets them past the key number of 16, so this is now a 3-score lead. Not time to exhale just yet, but that might prove to be an important 3 points before things are said and done.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Off play action, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tannehill on 1st down. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now a throw here, hauled in. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing again is Tannehill. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's Tannehill. Out to the right here to Shepard. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. This is caught. Touchdown. Mark Andrews, 27 yards. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And the Steelers are right back in this football game. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And just a yard to go here on second down. Now Tannehill. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And the Steelers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. From the 50, it's Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Going to let one fly for Robinson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 41. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. He's going to go up top again. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Garyon Conley. And the Steelers are right back in this football game. And that's now a half dozen interceptions for him over the last 2 games. Because CD, remember, he threw 3 in the last ball game and now 3 more here.
And the way that you presented, partner, I'm not sure what sounds worse, right? Half a dozen over the last 2 games, or 3 the last game, 3 this game. Either way, it's way too many. And that's something they'll have to work on, hoping to get through the rest of this game without having to address it again.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
Back to throw, Tannehill. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. A big third down pickup of 20 yards. Tannehill throwing again. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Ross. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill.
That's into the hands of Eckler.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Tannehill to throw.
And in for the Steelers, touchdown.
Austin Eckler
From 6 yards away.
And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Crosby with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. Oh, I think they got it. Yes, the Steelers have it. So they needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Here's Tannehill.
On the screen, this is Eckler. And some room to run now. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Throwing Tannehill. He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Tannehill.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Now Tannehill.
Dancing to his left. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Second and goal from the 1. Tannehill now to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Well, partner, still a head-scratcher to me how this one ended. Down 3. I just thought, no matter the situation, you're in a spot where you can kick that field goal, go to overtime. Why not do it?
And this is where I think the analytics guys are going to continue to get more and more traction in the league. We've talked about different people now saying, I need a game management coach, someone in the booth to take the emotion out of it. Did they lose track of where they were on the clock? Right? Did they lose track of where they were on the field? Was it makeable for their kicker? All those things come into play here, and it turns out they don't get it done.
So for Carolina, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll try again next